Hello, world. Welcome back to the You Deserve Health, Happiness, Success, Prosperity, and Love channel. And as you know, we have been reading the Bible, the Bible, and the goal is to read it from Genesis to Revelations. And the wonderful thing is that as we continue to press into the Word, we are learning and we will transform. So we will become transformers, transformed by the time we get to the book of Revelations. So right now, we are in Genesis. We're on chapter 45. So without further delay, let's go ahead and jump in. So God, with your divine glory and blessings, we thank you for blessing the reader as well as the hearers of your word. So let's get to it. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him, and he cried. He cried in front of them, "Cause every man to go out from me." And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. He couldn't take it anymore. He had to reveal who he was to them. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard. So he didn't hold back his emotions. He allowed them to come out. And sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to allow our emotions to surface. We can't hold that stuff inside. And holding it inside hurts us. So he allowed it to surface. And Joseph said unto his brethren, "I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live?" And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, "Come near to me, I pray you." And they came near. And he said, "I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves that you sold me hither. For God did send me before you to preserve life." And that's a beautiful thing, to be able to say, "I forgive. You didn't do it. God did it. Don't be afraid. I'm not angry for anything that you did, because I know who was behind the acts. For those 2 years had the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years in the which there shall neither be earing or harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God." Look, all praise be to God. To God be the glory in everything. "And he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt." Everything happens for a reason. Please believe me. "Haste ye, and go up to my father, and say unto him, Thus saith thy son Joseph, God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children and thy children's children, and thy flocks and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee. For yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that ye have seen. And ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. And he fell upon his brother's Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren and wept upon them. And after that his brethren talked with him. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well, and his servants. Pharaoh was happy because Joseph was happy. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, Say unto thy brethren, This do ye, lade your beast, and go, get you unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your household, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Pharaoh is going to give them the good of the land of Egypt. Now thou art commanded, this do ye, take you wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Also, regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. Don't worry about it. Everything good in Egypt is yours. He is inviting them to come to Egypt. They're being invited now. They're going to flee later. And the children of Israel did so. And Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provisions for the way. And that was a provisions, I'm sure, for going and coming, the return trip as well. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment. He gave them clothes. But to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner 10 asses laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 she-asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, See that ye fall not out by the way. No foolishness, no buffoonery, okay? And they went up out of Egypt, and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. He was so excited, he was so happy. And Israel said, It is enough. Joseph, my son, is yet alive, and I will go and see him before I die. I love these Bible stories. They make my heart just be filled with joy because of the narrative, because of the backstory that's in them. Look, have a wonderful day, a fantastic day, and remember, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for me. Forgiveness is for all of us. And if you can find it in your heart to forgive, you will find you be a happier person, a healthier person. I take my own advice. Forgive and practice on forgetting. So, with that being said, to God be the glory. Thank you, Father God, for all that you do, for all that you are. For we give you praises, praises, praises. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' mighty name, have a great day.